Hello.
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 Hi.
Oh no, what's happening?
We wake.
I know what's happening. I know what happened. I had enabled the wrong
Exactly
cameras.
that is happening.
Yeah. It's because I have two sets of cameras, one for when someone is missing and one for when everyone's here. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You need something in between.
Yay, we can see
Okay, now, yeah, now. Fuck's sake. Okay, hello everyone, we are here. Yeah. Oh no. Yes, I am live editing the holy fucking shit out of this thing.
The holy fucking shit.
The holy fucking shit, indeed. Okay.
Two introductions while Kira curses the holy fucks and shits.
Wrong thing.
Cherry, would you like to start?
Right thing.
Yeah, I would. Hello, people. I am Jerry. I will play Varania Celestia after not being around last time due to a number of reasons.
You were tailing me the entire time.
Yes, that was because someone was continuing to disappear around.
Okay, so people have moved around. Perfect.
Hi, I'm Dawn. I will be playing Little Ossa. I am a human rogue, and today I will become Queen of the Dwarven Ghosts. Because why not?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where the fuck is my folder?
I am Linkus, or Mr. Teak, and I will be playing Gwillem Ap Difflin.
Come on.
Hello, I'm Maud. I will be playing Moxie Davos, and I'm a bastard. That's all you need to know.
Not wrong.
Audrey?
Sup? I'm Audrey. I'm going to be playing Thekla Harton, also a bastard, and a dwarf with lots of spears. That's
So
it.
basically same without the
Yes,
spears.
hello. I'm Wolf the Wolf, and I play as Kemnar, ex-slave. Let's start.
Who apparently is hiding boobs from everybody.
I'm
Yeah.
hiding my group from everybody except from Gwillem, because I trust him.
Okay, guys, let's first start with something that we have to address is that you guys haven't really rested yet, but you definitely taken more than a breather, so you guys are getting 5 plus constitution plus level amount of health back, if you're missing any.
5 plus constitution.
I was about to say, I will recover.
Plus level, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was just at like 25 or something.
Yeah, you can only take one breather after an encounter, but this is like, well, this is the first one you're taking. Like, you recover more health if you actually get some sleep, but you did not. Yeah. So
Nice. I actually get the exact amount of health points as I needed to max out my health.
nice.
I get back the exact amount of points that I lost during that encounter. It's still not max because you leveled up.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you get
said how
the 5 plus constitution plus level. So it's 5 plus 2 for your level and plus whatever the fuck your constitution is. It's very
Do we
usual.
get any mana back?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me check my handy little notes here. I
yes,
have no fucking clue.
As long as it's a minimum of 2, I'm back up to full.
Yeah,
Just
what are
heads
you
up.
looking for your notes? I wasn't hurt. Can I give
Sweet.
somebody else my hit points?
No. that is not how it works.
No sharing.
I would
Have
say-
my metabolism.
Yes, you can. I can't actually see it here, but I would say it's gonna be the same as for health for now. So you get 5 plus your level plus magic amount of mana back.
And, I'm back at full.
It just makes sense for me. So like I don't have to
Yeah.
like yeah.
Kemnar has no idea how that works, but she believes her mana is maxed out.
Oh yeah, her mana is maxed out.
What
0 out of 0 is maxed out technically. Yeah.
Well,
Oh
you
yeah.
never know. You know, so you can't. Dividing by 0 can be anything. So.
That is fair as
Her
well.
mana supreme.
Oh yeah. By the way, I am Chair. Hello.
Hi.
I am running this
Hi,
this
Chair.
disaster of a campaign. I am the keeper of secrets and dangerous things. Yes. Also,
You do have two cats.
I do have 2 cats. Yeah, dangerous things. I guess that does
That applies. Yeah,
that
checks
applies,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Jerry, before we start, can you roll me searching 3 times?
Searching 3 times. Will do.
Yeah, you stopped me for buildings.
Yeah. Obviously, you have seen the brewery, you have seen all the shit that Little Ossa's seen. You had... yeah.
Have you had a chance to watch the episode?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
Everything is made of them.
so
Should we recap?
we found Willem messing about in the inn that we had already searched, and then had the genius thought of mind. Usually taverns have like a basement with booze.
Mm-hmm.
We found the basement with booze. There is a fuck ton of barrels in there, and we estimated that 1 barrel would be worth 52 gold.
Damn. Alright.
Now we just got
and
to
then
deal with the logistics of moving it out.
Yeah, and then we also found a little brewery station in the basement that I can use to make potions when I have the right ingredients, so I can start practicing.
Right?
And I put a sign on the lid that says that the basement is ours.
Good.
Because apparently you call dibs.
Yep.
Like we
Yeah.
learned from Audrey.
Yeah, so, Jerry,
But
well,
for the record, I changed the note.
yeah.
Mine.
So, Verania, you
I'm
find...
officially more selfless.
Can I hear what I find, please?
So, you find a couple of baubles made out of bone, quite well crafted. Like there's a comb, there's like a spoon, there's something else. All of them worth about 50 silver.
Yeah, no.
You almost rolled well on that, but better get out the bed rolls. Better get the bed rolls out of the way before the session than like during it, in case something happens.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Money is
thought
money.
that if we camp, we just claim rooms in the inn to sleep in.
Yeah, you can definitely do that as well. It's a bit dusty. The beds are dwarf sized, but it's more comfortable than on the ground. You all have your bed rolls and shit like that as well. Anyway, but yeah. So last time we left off with our party rummaging through this little dwarven settlement. Well, rummaging through after they decided not to go through the gate towards the refinery, that is. They have found a couple of bubbles, they have found a couple of runes of memories, stating one thing or another. They have found a tavern with a trapdoor leading down the cellar, with about 80 or 100 casks of dwarven ale, still closed. Probably still good. Well, still good since our party has managed to break one of the barrels and it still smelled fresh. Fresh and boozy and hoppy.
Good dwarven ale only improves with age.
Yeah, good dwarven ale
Mhm.
only
Sounds like
improves with age.
Good dwarven bread isn't proper bread unless you can use it as a siege weapon.
Exactly. But yeah, due to our party having some eagle-eyed members, Little Ossa has found a rune that is most probably the recipe for this exact brew. And our party, or the part of the party that went down the cellar, Gwillem, Verania, and Little Ossa, has found a door hidden behind a stack of barrels that has led into the brewery, where they found equipment to brew the ale and some alchemical equipment as well. Most of the little town was, well, the guys ran through. Little Ossa had to look, Little Ossa and Verania, since Verania was watching Little Ossa like a hawk. They examined the third exit at the north side of the little settlement that was a bit higher above the city. A winding road leading up there that was flat, along with a large set of staircases or stairs straight up to it, which is obviously the shortest way, but carts and carriages cannot really make it up there. But what our party found is that all 3 of the gates are very similar in structure, very similar in how they work. and possibly very similar on what lies on the other side of them as well. So yeah, this is where we left off. Everyone in the tavern, I think. Everyone met up in the
Yeah, I
tavern.
felt
Yes.
like we all ended up in the tavern
Yeah.
because somebody smelled dwarven ale and brought the other part of the group to the tavern.
Yeah, like the two dwarves and Kamnar was outside, down in the Delirium mine actually, looking around, and then they walked past the tavern, smelling fresh dwarven ale that piqued their interest.
I was dragged around. I'm carried.
Most definitely you were, yes.
Hard carry.
By me.
Yes.
Hard carried. Oh, yeah. What is the party up to just now?
I will be the last one to leave the basement, letting the others go first because I hear voices. And then I will secure the latch to the basement because I know there's a drinking dwarf coming this way at some point in the next day.
I'm just gonna be happy at the pure material joy of money, even if
Oh, yeah.
I'm not so good with the numbers as to be able to figure out how much money.
I mean, you're better with the numbers than
Uh.
Kamnar, so that's something.
That's not a massive achievement.
I gave you a sheet with the numbers on it.
Yes, I know, but I was never taught numbers.
Oh, but the splinters in my hand.
Let's just say
Oh.
it shall be quite a lot.
Moxie's gonna take this last few minutes before people actually arrive to do another search.
Go for it. Roll me a searching.
Yes, clean up. Yeah.
You're searching the tavern that has already been searched twice.
Not
Yeah.
just the tavern, just the town in general.
Okay, so a bigger sweep. Then roll me another 2.
I would like to do the same, but I want to look for hiding spots outside of buildings.
Okay. Let's see.
Little corners and wall crevices and rooftops if I can get on, things like that.
Okay. Do you have a shield, Moxie? No, you have like a...
yes.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Let me... I am gonna be rolling a little bit. By the way, you can roll as well, little Osa. You can roll as well.
3 as well?
Yeah, 3 as well.
Do you
For
do?
thorough search.
Ooh.
Okay, so that first one is 21 with 6.
So the thing is, because this is like a thorough search, this is not gonna be based on the individual rolls, but the dragon dice from each roll. Because you
The
like
dragon
it.
dice is 14 total.
Yeah. So let
2
me.
of those 3 rolls would have had stun points. I don't know if that affects anything.
It will affect it a little bit. So Moxie, you find some things. It's a lot of bric-a-bracs. Some one quite fancy dagger made out of viridium. That's not good for battle, but it is something that could be maybe priced up to... Fuck, why did I put away my other dice? Yes.
Something good for selling the nobles.
Something good for selling. Maybe to nobles, maybe to other people. Let me...
Rich folk.
It's worth about 50 silverish. Maybe you can pawn it off for more. Maybe it's a bit less. You cannot really tell. Exactly. And little Osa, so that's a 14, yes.
Yes, 14 total.
Yeah,
would
so
have been 4 dragon points if we were no more rolling.
yeah, so you are looking at more of hiding places and shit like that, right? So it's on toward the northern part in one of the higher terraces. You find a door in the wall, and when you open it, you see you would probably think it was like a garden, but all these glowing mushrooms are growing there. It's a shit ton of deep mushrooms, and there are some really fat nugs just snoring there. Nugs are these creatures that are native to the Deep Road. They are naked. They look sort of like rabbits, and they have freaky little hands with fingers on it, and they walk on their knuckles. Yeah. So
They're really cute.
They're
They're
really
bunny
cute.
pigs.
Bunny pigs, indeed.
Okay,
So-
okay. I thought we just came across something incredibly racist.
No, they
I
are
was getting
bunny
No,
pigs.
really disappointed with BioWare then.
Wow. No, they're
it's more
bunny
like a rabbit mixed
pigs.
with a squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are cute
Okay.
as fuck. So yeah, you have
bunny
probably
pig squirrels.
Oh,
you have
okay.
probably
I couldn't hear you
found.
because everybody's talking.
Sorry. Yeah, you
I
probably
couldn't hear you because everybody was talking.
so you basically
ahead.
found what was the sort of farming bit of this settlement, but like this is where they grew their deep mushrooms, or at least that's what you sort of think of it.
Mhm.
And these nugs are the first living animal you see in this tide.
How many would I need to feed the group?
They are quite fat, so
2?
2 maybe, yeah, depending on the size. 2 probably. Like if you're not.
Try and catch them?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like they are snoring. If you just roll me a stealth, should be enough.
The stealth is in dexterity.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah, you.
is 19 with 6 stun points.
Yeah, like yeah, and I'm not sure what the stun points would be used from the actual stunts from here, but if you trust me, I will give you something that's homebrewed. So you basically really quietly snatch 3 of them up. Actual 3 of them. And like you just I don't know if they have scruffs like cats do, but you probably just pick them up by their scruffs. And they just like freeze like cats do as well when you pick them up by their scruffs, so they don't even make a sound. And the rest of the nugs are just keep snoring there on the far end of the cavern.
Okay, I know where it says I can come back if we need it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the door because it looks like it's kind of sealed, so it makes it harder for them to get out.
Okay.
Then
How cunning are the dogs?
Not really.
Not really.
Oh, okay. How many Camnars do they make?
I mean, they might have a diggy hole out of there, but if they have 1 diggy hole, if they have 2 diggy holes, that is a big difference. So I have my dinner, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
That
Who would
pigs.
I trust to prep dinner? Because I don't think I've done that before.
Okay, actually, let me look at some of the like someone's character sheet just so that I know if there's something that can be used as dinner making. Yeah. Yeah. In the meantime, what are the others doing?
I'm hanging around, happy to like take lead from someone else now. I've
I
uncommented
follow
myself.
Oz as always, because
Fine, you can hold 2 then.
I will take natural lore
Shall we have a pint?
and crafting for the dinner
Yes,
making
we
when we
shall.
get there.
Oh, I can do
So,
crafting, possibly.
Nice. Okay, so the 2 dwarfs are having a pint. I will need you to roll drinking for me on the pint. Both
Oh,
of you.
no.
I swear to God, if they drink their way through 10,000 golden barrels,
Oh, I
We
locked
think
the
they wasted
basement. They
10,000
can't
golden
get to
barrels.
it.
We were in the basement.
Yeah, they were still in the basement. Everyone was in the basement. They actually went down last session.
I
Yeah.
specifically stated I was last one out of the basement.
Well, I
Okay,
guess
so this is happening
before you
beforehand.
left.
And this is happening beforehand then. Like, we are time traveling a little bit.
Yeah,
But-
that happens when you transfer between sessions, yeah.
Yeah. So 15? 14?
Steal
So
water skins from the barrel, go upstairs so I can lock it, because I don't want the boom boom dwarf to drink it all.
Oh yeah, it's okay that in that sense as well. If you just filled your bottles and then went up, that's fine as well. I don't mind. So deck play is okay,
Yeah.
but Moxie, this hits harder than what you had in Orzammar. You already feel a bit
You good
tipsy
there,
from
Moxie?
it. Moxie, you already feel a bit more
Wow,
tipsy.
14 is
That's a difference of 1
Oh.
point.
Yes.
really?
So you're
Yeah.
just below the threshold.
Yeah. Just.
Well, fuck. Okay.
It's some strong
No,
ale.
I took this
300
risk. I
years.
stand by my decision.
300 fucking years in a barrel. Nicely aged.
I stand by my decision. Fuck it.
Okay.
It
From
was
Moxie.
delicious.
It was nutritious.
Good.
Okay, let's see if I can prepare animals. I think I can. I'll
Yeah,
stand on
yeah.
there.
Holy shit, yeah. Like, you... From your studies of like books on natural history and shit like that, you know exactly what to do with the nugs. How to prepare them. Or, well, at least, you know their anatomy. And from that, you have a kindling on how to prepare them, and it goes a bit quicker than it normally would. And it's fucking delicious. This is the best nug any of you ever had once you're eating it. Like, that's where that's point.
Nice.
I will use the tavern to cook because it has a kitchen.
Yeah. Obviously, you start a little fire there and everything.
And I will wait for the smell to lure them in.
Yeah. So yeah, like, probably the two dwarves are still in there drinking. Well, Moxie went out a little bit tipsy. That's why she couldn't tell how much that nice dagger costs exactly. So yeah.
So I am alone in the tavern with Tekla right now?
Yes.
No, well,
It appears so.
Well, and Verania,
Also
obviously.
Verania, because we're attached to him. I'm getting stalker vibes at this point, Verania.
But then where am I? Am
I
I
don't know
not?
where you are.
We don't know. You have not disclosed where you went just yet, so
I
What
In
was
the-
that case, I will
dragged
chop
around.
Kemner on the sleeve.
yeah.
What?
Kemner's just sitting there watching the two dwarves drink and then just watching Moxie
Under the
leave.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Kemner,
Yes.
will you help me cook?
Is this before you skinned the animals or killed them, or is it after?
I'd say after. I would have skinned them and then realized I have never cooked for many people before.
You are in luck today because neither have I. So yes. Oh wait,
Well,
shit!
if we-
I did. No.
You did,
Fine.
yeah. I mean, you can.
I
If Kemner
for a few people.
If Kemner actually says that, you can roll an insight on it, but if it's just you having a brain fart, Wolf, it's fine as well.
No, it's me having a brain fart. I was
Okay.
focusing on my second part of my backstory, not the first part. So
Yeah.
huge
Happens.
brain fart. Sorry. Yes, I will help you. And do I need to roll something?
I think
Yeah.
I rolled well enough.
Yeah, you rolled really well, and this sort of explains it as well. Like, can I say that little bit of your backstory? Like, so like as you watch Kemner help you, it looks like that they have done this many times before, preparing food, that is, and they do it quite expertly.
Chop it, chop, chop, chop. Shit, yes. With my
Will you
knives.
teach me a bit?
I don't know how to teach. Just need to watch and, I don't know, practice a lot. With the knives. And, I don't know, okay, I'm gonna show you how to skin the nogs.
Already done that.
We can say that like there's still one nog that you aren't sure that you needed for today, so that you didn't
Yeah.
butcher just yet. So Kemner still can show you things.
Yes,
Two
for
not enough?
science. Pardon?
Is two not enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I need to explain, like out of character asking, do I need to explain how to skin a nog right now?
No.
If you want to, you can. You do not have to though. You can just like describe what you show her as well. It
Okay,
doesn't
so
have to be in
char-
depth. Sorry.
I can't do in-depth skinning of animals because I have no idea. let's just
I couldn't
let's
hear.
just have this.
Let's skip over that.
Let's just have this imaginary montage. Of
So,
Yeah.
so as we watch this scene, like, Kamnar gets out one of their knives and just slits it along the belly of the Nug, gutting it first, and then expertly cutting the membrane between the flesh and the skin of the animal, going very, very precisely along this membrane until they
Short
can
strike,
actually,
strikes.
until they actually get the skin off of it. In whole. So this could make a little carpet or something.
It can. Do you like the head? Oh, okay. Then I chop it off.
Yeah, like first it had like the head on it, like those bear rugs do, but now it doesn't have the head bit. So either of you, either Kamnar or Little Osa, can mark an exquisite Nug skin in their inventory as material.
You cut it. You can have it.
I don't like slimy, unclean stuff.
Well, obviously you can wash it and everything. Like, come on.
Are there any anything I can use to wash it? Clean it right
Well,
now?
there was.
Is there like a tub with water?
Yeah, there.
Is there water
Not necessarily.
available?
Not necessarily a tub with water, but there are some wells. They are not really wells. They are like those pump action wells that just pull up the water from beneath. And yeah, you can definitely use that. And if you use one of those, like there was one just outside the tavern. There was one at the edge of the main square. There was one down in the Lyrium mine for some reason as well. Well, for some reason,
Because the
but
workers get thirsty.
and in case the workers get thirsty or something overheats and they need to cool it down. But when you draw up the water, which one are you gonna draw up the water from? The one next to the tavern, I guess.
Yeah, the closest one. And is it like a person-sized well, or is it like industrial-sized huge well?
As I said, it's one of those pump action wells, so you can put a bucket underneath it.
Yeah,
It's
so
not an industrial sized well, like.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was asking. So it
It's-
wouldn't make a lot of noise.
I know this wouldn't make sense for you, but it's like the one that my grandmother has in her garden, but like I don't have any pictures of that, so Yeah.
I
was
know what you mean.
yeah, like you know what I
know
mean.
what you mean as well, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, and when you draw the water up, it's actually really warm. Like it's a bit too hot as well when you put your finger in. So if you want, you can keep that and like keep that and take it into the tavern, or you can just like throw it and try to pull up some more water in case it's colder.
I'm gonna try for more water. See
Okay.
if it's colder.
So as you pull up another
Bucket and water.
other bucket full of water, it is cooler. It's not cold, but it's tepid at least.
Mhm.
So
that's better.
yeah.
I'm gonna wash the skin,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna carry it around because I don't want my other stuff to get wet, especially not the food in my pocket.
You can probably hang it up somewhere. Like
I
Oh,
think we have enough chairs that you can hang it over.
yeah,
a
yeah,
chair.
definitely.
okay. My brain size is big enough to forget the skin there, so. But I'm gonna hang it in the chair.
Yeah, probably Tekla's gonna put another notice on it that like belongs to the scouting party or something. Yeah. So what is Gwillem doing in the meantime?
I'm going to be seeing if I can study the rock formations in the cave. See how if it looked like it was carved out or if it was a natural cave.
Okay. Roll me a natural lore. Okay, so
14.
you look at some of it, so like you cannot see the
with
ceiling.
my specialism in natural law.
Yeah. You have a focus in natural lore then.
I have a talent in it.
Talent in it, okay. So...
When you make a successful cunning with the law focus, I get extra information.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So you cannot see the ceiling, obviously, it's up in the darkness, and then there's lyrium down there. So obviously, down where the lyrium mine goes, that was dug out. And that's how the two bridges have formed as well, because the lyrium mine goes under it. So that was definitely dug out, but some of the, like, the walls, or the bounds of the cavern, where the... So from the other side, so on the southern side, where the settlement is not, that seems natural, and sort of the slope of the settlement seems natural as well. But it was the little terraces that were cut into the stone, along with the 3 gates were cut into the stone as well. So some of it is natural, some of it is not. But there was a cavern here before there was a settlement. You're sure of that?
How much does it seem like the buildings have been put on it that aren't? Are there buildings that aren't cut out of the rock?
There are some.
That happen?
Yeah, there are some.
Does it look like there's been much concession made to allow for, wobbly slopes, or does it seem like the cave itself is like naturally quite flat and level?
No, they definitely built some of these slopes for carriages and shit like that, and they made it so it's more easily traversable. That's why, like, the terraces are actually cut out. That's why there's a huge stairs going in right in the middle of the settlement up to the northern gate. But like there are bits that are straight into the wall of the cavern, like the mushroom farm. That is a hole in the cavern wall. It's literally just a door, and then you open it and you go into this cave within the cave.
He found my secret farm.
He might have. He might have seen it when you opened it up, or when you pulled the nugs out.
I imagine that I made quite a displeased sound when I handed one to her.
Yeah, like you probably had a little victory yelp after you got out of the mushroom farm as well. Just being happy that you actually managed to catch them so fast, so expertly. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to try to slip off, but without going too far away, So far that I can't just run back if I need to. I want to see if I can explore deeper.
Deeper?
Not into the mines, but I want to try and see if there's actually a way through anywhere here.
Way through. So you don't even have to roll this for me. It seems quite close. There are some... There aren't even cracks. Like, there are some other bits carved into the wall, like the mushroom farm. It's just more mushrooms, nugs here and there. There's one that has a bunch of bones in there, but no mushrooms or anything. That was... If you roll me a natural lore, you might be able to tell what they were. The little skeletons there. But there are no cracks going towards the outside. So it is a closed cavern. Or at least, if there were cracks, they would be closed up.
Okay.
And in a way that you cannot fit through. You have a feeling that the gates are there for a reason.
Okay, I'm going to return to the party and just sort of sit down in thought.
Okay. Is everyone back at the tavern at this point?
I'm gonna start putting out the food on one of the tables.
Yeah, you get some nicely... Would it be a stew, or would it more be like grilled meat or roasted?
Well, we have 3, so we can turn 2 into stew and 1 in roast.
Okay, so you get some nug stew. You get some roasted nugs along with like both in the stew and with the roasted nugs. You see some deep mushrooms prepared quite nicely, like according to the instructions that Lilosa has in her little book. it has instructions on how to prepare deep mushrooms in a way that it won't be harmful to anyone as a food or for certain poultices and shit.
Not that I distrust her, but I'm gonna roll a little nature anyway.
One thing.
Well, never mind then.
Okay, so no, like this is a routine roll, so you have passed the routine. The routine is 7. You have you have rolled a 10. So yeah, deep mushrooms can be mildly poisonous when they are not prepared correctly, but basically like you can prepare them correctly from as small as just like steaming them. It's basically do not eat raw.
So basically,
Okay.
pufferfish.
Yeah. Well, not pufferfish is a bit more finicky. Pufferfish can be prepared correctly, but with just a slight mistake, you can die from it. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I wanted to figure out as we are here, right? I wanted to keep an eye out to see if there are any signs of why the place is abandoned. Like, this clearly seems like a settlement that was rich enough, that was successful enough. So, any signs on why these people went away from here?
You have not found anything. None of you have found anything. You have found 1 or 2 runes of memory, and those are the only clues you have just yet.
There you go.
Just now.
But
Yeah, but I'm talking even just maybe some weird sign or something on the floor, things like that, like
Nope.
something that
Nothing.
will indicate a fight or something like that.
Didn't one of the runes say something was coming?
Let me check. I have it written down somewhere. Actually, it's gonna be here
if
in
we
this.
have room of memory, if I can get what was said.
Yeah, that's-
Okay,
I-
so
I-
there was one. Like, so this you
Was
you
one with
actually
a sense of urgency.
yeah. So that's the one I'm gonna read out. So this one, you hold it in your hands, you concentrate on it, and you get a sense of urgency, but not of danger. And a slight memory saying get some crops of deep mushrooms in before the wards are placed. Won't be able afterwards. And that's it. That's that rune. The other one was the recipe, I think,
Yeah,
or
from
well,
those
the
wards.
sense of the recipe, but it's in cold, dwarven cold.
Alright.
But we know that
Oh yeah, can I work on
This-
deciphering that again?
we know that this dwarven ale needs deep mushrooms in it. Yeah, you can roll me a cryptography if you want to try and decipher it.
Can I help the case?
You can try it after Moxie tries.
Okay.
I'm gonna share my primary concern with
Boop.
Varanya.
Yeah,
Because,
deep
uh,
mushrooms. Deep mushrooms. That's what you can make it. Nothing new.
Yes, because it's really last time I was in a cave, I had some experiences, but now I don't see anyone, and it's really suspicious why I don't see anyone, and like I don't see any traces of rushing and leaving or scratch marks or anything. So
Rapid pig
I'm
uprising.
kind of picking up this anxiety about the place.
So Rania, you concentrate on it, and you smell the mead. You smell this hoppy, nice smell as like brewing beer, but you cannot make anything out. So, like you can sort of hear words, but they are jumbled and they sort of sound dwarven, but they sort of sound different as well.
So dwarven, but maybe not the current language.
Yeah, probably not the current language.
As I do this, I'm gonna listen.
Probably it didn't help that Kamnar was like bugging you as well in the meantime.
Nah, it's
It's
I'm
routine.
used to people around. Yes.
Audrey has no more cats.
So
Oh no.
I would agree that this is all pretty strange. I'm not feeling that at ease either, especially. Look at all this place, look at all the riches that have been around here. Why is there no one? Why is this settlement being abandoned like this? From the looks of it, they didn't even have a lot of time to take away a lot of valuables, so what gives?
From the look of it, they wanted to say.
From the looks of it, there's no one else around, so
Mm-hmm.
that definitely doesn't seem to bode well. There's no signs of fights, there's no signs of anything, just that run, but even the run doesn't seem to have any sort of weird urgency or impending doom, mostly just they need to move to plant the mushrooms,
Harvest.
to harvest the mushrooms. So,
Well, the detail I'm hung up about on that is they were talking about a ward. We were not warded from this place when we came in, unless you
we could
consider
count
going into the fade slightly.
Yeah, I was about to say that might very well be the word that we were talking about. But then again, why would that word that is completely contained in that realm be a problem out here to harvest the mushrooms, since the mushroom fields are here, but not back there?
Precisely. I think they might be. I think everyone might have moved to back there, but I don't know what fate belied them.
If they did, where did they go? The only way after that is going back to the surface. That's where we came from.
No?
Question,
There's a gate
which
to the
way is
inner city.
Orsamar?
Orzammar. So you are on the other side of the Waking Sea. You are in the Free Marches.
Yeah.
Underneath the Windmark Mountains. So Orzammar would be southwest, I would say.
Okay.
Kira,
Yes.
I have been in a few houses to go have a look-see.
Yep.
I've also been around a few houses to go have a look-see.
Yeah.
Does it look like they could just walk back in to come home
Yeah.
at any time? Does it
Yeah.
kind of look like they went on a vacation more? Like this stuff?
Yeah, it does. Like some of them looks like they went on a vacation. Some of them look like they could just come back anytime. Yeah. It's weird. Apart from the mysterious spider webs that appeared without spiders and the dust. But yeah, it looks like they could come back anytime.
Okay.
Varanya,
Yes.
do you know much about how to, would you know anything about how to enchant the wards like they've got around here? By the
Would I
gates.
Would I know anything about enchanting wards by the gate?
So
I
they
know a little bit about
neither
enchanting.
of you can enchant because you have your connection
Because
to the
we're mages,
Fate.
right?
You are mages. The only people who can enchant are the Tranquil, who
The
are
Tranquil
mages
or
who-
dwarves.
or dwarves. Yes. Yeah.
Alright then.
Tranquil or
Moxie and
dwarves, and I have
Thecla.
enchantment.
Ah, wonderful. What are the odds that the enchantments wouldn't let them back in again?
Very slim.
That is a foolish design, but they were saying they could not go back to the mushroom fields after what they were doing. So, I would say actually pretty likely, yeah.
Do we have a time frame when these people left? So like couple hundred years.
Yeah. So this bit was have been closed off for at least 300 years from what you heard, what you read in books, probably.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's possible that this was a tide that was abandoned willingly around the time when the dwarves were fighting the darkspawn in more than one fronts. So like that's what I'm thinking it happened, that they just packed up and left for Orzammar and left this place as something of a buffer.
No, they left. They didn't leave in a hurry. They didn't pack up. The houses are ready to return. If you
Kara.
move, you don't leave the house ready to
Yes.
return. And then I realize I spoke against Stickler and I go back to the kitchen.
Oh, that's good. Yes, I am listening.
I would like to try something with magic, but I'm not sure if that works in this system.
Explain it to me.
We have primal, right?
Yep.
Primal means that it's about earth, fire,
It's about the
all
elements, yes.
elements. Will they be able to use primal to do a little scan of the earth under us? If there are any weird things, perhaps any sort of tombs, any sort of mass graves, for example.
Yeah, sure thing. This is gonna be like a ritual type of thing. So if you want to scan the whole cavern, it's gonna take you about an hour or two. And probably gonna expand at least half of your mana as well.
I'm gonna do it. Like, if we can get some answers, I'm willing to spend that.
Yeah, definitely.
While Verena is doing that, can I check enchantments across the city?
Yeah, sure thing. Verena, roll me magic like about 3 times. 4 times. So once for each half an hour.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go and see if I can help Osa do something, anything. I just want to go to the kitchen.
Okay, so you channel your magic into the earth. Let's say this was after lunch / dinner / whatever the fuck time of day it is right now. And like you probably sit in the town square because that's about the middle of the cavern. Drew up a little like lyrium circle from refined lyrium that you have on yourself, not the unrefined shit that's down there, because that would be extremely dangerous. Yes, and you just concentrate on it. You channel your magic into the ground, into the rocks, and you like the anomalies that you find are lyrium mostly, especially underneath you, but in the whole cave, so it is underneath you everywhere. You can feel like some of the water pumps, like as it goes down, and near one of the water pumps, not so far from it, is like a vein of lava going.
Okay.
I think it might be like coursing around multiple of them, and then as your magic goes further and further out to the perimeter, it suddenly just fizzles out. Like it was cut off, like you couldn't like pull in anymore from that direction, or it was not letting your magic go through it.
All right.
Like a ward.
Like a ward.
Like a ward. I'm going to first. I'm going to make some notes around. Like I'm gonna make the notes about where the lava is flowing. I'm gonna make a note where the water is flowing. Or make a note where the lyrium is. Like the lyrium flow of it.
Roll me a cartography for this to see how accurate your notes are.
Oh god, I have nothing in cartography.
You were able to like put down the location of the lyrium quite accurately, but the water and the lava you're not as sure on it. But it helps with the lyrium that you have a connection to the faith, to magic, and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So that's a bit more accurate than the rest of it. But still, you have the notes.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's still a general art, like
around
deer, there's water, around deer,
there's water, there's lava, there's lyrium.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to call of all the dwarves, Moxie and Tekla, who of you is the best with enchantments?
Rock on.
Alright, then. Quillen,
it'd be me.
Would you please come around as well?
No, sure.
Right. And I'm going to go investigate the area where my spell got cut off.
Okay. So, the area is almost exactly corresponds with the bounds of the thing. Maybe a bit more outer, but it's like more of a triangular shape. And the triangular shape corresponds, like the points of the triangle corresponds to the gates, to the 3 gates. But
Okay,
it's like a sphere, like containing the whole cavern. Not sort of an octahedron, but with less. Yeah. So basically, it's just to encapsulate the whole fucking thing. It's a double triangle. There we go. So yeah.
Is there anything at the edges of a triangle, like at the angles?
That's where the gates are. Like it's not like a very sharp angled triangle.
There are 6 gates?
No. There are 3 gates. Like at the top bit, like it's somewhere up in the abyss, and the bottom bit goes deeper than it is dug out, like a lot deeper.
Oh, so there's some stuff deeper.
Some stuff that are in the like.
Can I search the gates for signs of enchantment?
Oh yeah, they are very clearly enchanted. You have seen it from the other side as well. It was enchantment.
Okay, can I learn what the enchantments are?
Roll me an enchanting.
Boop.
So, 6, 10, 15, 17. Ooh. Okay, so...
17.
So you can... From some of the runes you can read, there is one that says something along the lines of nullify. There's one along the lines of entrap. And like with the entrap one, there is something that means like unwell, or that is the closest you can translate it to current dwarven, like unwell. And there is one that says something along the lines of polite. Yes. And you can see like this shape, the shape of the triangle type of thing, and like these 4 are in a big circle at the top bit, and then it goes down and 2 smaller circles at the other 2 corners.
Oh. So they're warded with they're going for nullifying, traps that unveil. What else? Ask the DM, what else?
Sickness.
So it wasn't unveil, but unwell. It was unwell, and
unwell.
there was one
Okay.
Something that is not
And
well.
blight.
Yeah.
Sickness.
And there was one
Okay,
for polite.
Polite.
So I'm reading
Polite.
from this quarantine colony.
Pretty much. That does sound about right. Which will make sense with the way that that gate worked. Then again, I did scan the whole thing. I didn't find any sort of mass graves or anything. Unless there's lava, though. We might have burned them.
Well, you wouldn't have found anything past this gate.
What does the veil look like around sites of plague?
So the thing is that the veil doesn't correspond to the real world, the whole landscape of it. And
There must be some impact of that many people dying in like pain and weakness.
Yeah,
Surely.
spirits are left behind.
yeah,
It
there
does weaken the veil a bit.
it does weaken the veil. There are probably be despair demons swarming around it, fear demons, maybe rage even. Like a
Okay,
lot of these strong emotions would be there in
So
the
that
form of
doesn't
a spirit or.
correspond- Yeah, so it doesn't correspond with anything I've seen on the other side.
Doesn't the
It's
fade
that-
also look like memories?
Yeah, they have memories as well. They have dreams. They have a lot of things. The Fade is really fucky in that sense.
Okay, what about the memories
Also,
of all the quarantined peoples?
also so there is a difference between the Fade that dreamers see and that you guys enter compared to the raw Fade, where you would only be able to enter with your physical body, but so far that is only been done once by the old Tevinter Magisters, and that has brought upon the blight and blackened the halls of the Maker.
Not to mention, another thing is, this should have been a full dwarves colony, and they are all without a connection to a fate.
Yeah, exactly.
So even if it died, probably they wouldn't have impacted.
Yeah, they're
that.
yeah.
Well, I'm at a loss then.
Is there a way to analyze the ale?
There probably is, but you don't have the equipment for that here.
Well, we do have a whole chemical equipment downstairs, right?
Yeah. How familiar are you with ale and shit like
Well,
that?
not me, but there's a couple people here who seems to be very familiar with ale.
I mean,
I don't think they need alchemy to know what's up with it.
yeah, like
Yeah, I'm the only one that knows that rule.
Yes, definitely a little bit of
Ale.
hatred went into this ale.
Yeah. Like the ale taste of hatred and the ham taste of despair. Yes.
No, that's still wasn't important.
The ale smells like wear mask.
Kara, I have a question.
Yes?
When I scanned the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Would I have felt a passage towards the lava?
No.
Like
not from no.
there was no empty space of all the me in a canal from
There
the lava.
might have been some pockets of air, shit like that, but nothing that leads out or leads anywhere apart from where the lava flows or the water flows.
The lava of the water is there, but there's no tunnel that goes.
There's no tunnel where people could fit. No. There, you might have felt like a couple of like nog burrows, but that would have been more like somewhere from the bottom of the mine bit, just in a little bit, so that they can burrow there.
Yeah,
shit like that.
Like the sort of stuff like that will be normal for caves, but nothing artificial.
Yeah, nothing artificial, indeed.
So that still doesn't add up. Even if this was a quarantine area, where are the bodies?
Well, I would suspect beyond this gate.
Which one are you pointing at?
You know where they're quarantined.
Which gate are you guys
any
standing at? Yeah, because one you came in through, one that should have the refinery through it, and the other one should lead deeper into the
city behind it.
Ah, okay, so the one
Yeah,
that
the one that
should
leads
lead deeper
deeper
into the deep roads, yeah.
Oh, so basically, what we are looking at, this was a staging area for the whole quarantine. Like we went, okay, everything got fucking, but let's just seal ourselves somewhere.
Yeah. Either this one or the refinery.
Then why did they leave all that stuff? If this was an organized quarantine, why the hell would they leave all that ale downstairs? Why the hell would they leave all the houses like they won't come back from it?
Probably because they didn't think the quarantine would last forever.
Well, honestly, you would expect that if you are dealing with a plague that requires this much of a preparation, that much of a ward that will nullify even magic going through that.
Kara,
Yes?
Baranya is exploring without me, so I can free roam again.
Yep. Yeah, you probably did slip out.
Um, these gates slowly close again when not attached.
Yeah, so all the
Right.
gates are closed right now. You know, the two like whirly things that I forgot the name of. Yeah, like that's how they open.
Yeah. That seems like a very inefficient way to get what they mine from the mine to the refinery. And you mentioned that there looked like there was a way to lock them in place.
Yes.
Right.
So what you think is the way to lock them in place is to fully turn both of the things until it
And
fully
then-
opens and locks. Yes.
Okay.
It would. What? Like you heard the ticking. So what you expect is there is some mechanism that keeps them open for a while, and then it closes by itself in case everyone leaves. So yeah.
Okay. Then I didn't have a thing. I didn't remember you explaining that it opened all the way that it would stay. So I was gonna look for the locking mechanism
Well,
to keep
like-
it open, but
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like you had a feeling that if you continued to turn it, it would lock in place. I think that's how I said it. If you continue
I-
turning the things, yeah, like
Oh.
I remember sort of that.
because I remember people wanting to go looking for ropes and stuff to tie the wheels down.
Oh yeah. That was a thing. Yes.
Okay. In that case, because it is getting late based on all the stuff we have been doing,
Yeah, maybe 7-ish, 7, 8-ish by now.
so I would like to very subtly try to shepherd everybody back to the inn to come eat and maybe plan for tomorrow.
Hmm.
Do I need to
One
roll
more thing.
for that, or can I just subtly shepherd everybody inside to eat the meal I cooked?
What I would say is
Completely
everybody
down to that.
everybody starts smelling the nug. Obviously, there are ones who are with you, but like when you smell the smell of food, your stomachs start growling, and you realize like you're very fucking hungry. You haven't really eaten anything today, so all of you are gonna look for the origin of the smell and end up in the tavern if you are all finished with what you were doing.
Hey, Kara.
Yeah.
Can I roll will self-discipline to stay around for a little bit?
Yeah. Roll me a stealth discipline. This is gonna be a hard one though. Oh yeah, no, you're too hungry. You're too fucking hungry.
I've set a plate out for everybody. The pot's in the center of the table because Kemnar disappeared to go finish cleaning his skin.
Thanks.
So I've set up tables for everybody. I made a big table, so I squished some tables together. I dust everything off, put chairs around it before putting the food on the table because we don't want dust soup.
You might find a couple of like stone dishes, like nice stone dishes. There's the well just outside of the building as well if you want to use those. There's cutlery obviously and everything, so you can find those type of things.
How well lit is this room?
There is like you guys have Varanya's little magic lantern.
I also have a lantern on.
You also have a lantern. There is like a, I think it would be like an oil lantern that hangs on the ceiling, so you can light that as well. Shit like that. But like if you open the blinds on the building itself, like some of the glow of the lyrium comes in because that is constant.
I just want
It's-
to make sure
yeah.
that we can see.
Yeah. So yeah, you like if you want, you have enough light with what you have inside to have a nice cozy family dinner.
And I want to sit.
Yeah.
I want to sit at the head of the table so that I'm not squished in between people.
Okay.
But I will sit at the table to eat with the others.
Okay, good. So,
Ooh, development.
I sort of feel like that, for some reason, Tekla would sit on right across from you.
No. Oh my god, that's menacing.
This is some good fucking nog.
Some good fucking luck.
Open the windows, waft the scent out to lure everybody in.
Kara, I
Completely
have
ignores
just
how
one
awkward it
question
is.
as I get in. The hunger when we feel, right? Completely natural, right?
Yeah.
Nothing weird about. Okay.
Nothing weird about it. It's literally the thing that you haven't really eaten anything substantial since the morning that you set out.
Yeah.
It's just that.
Then I'm just gonna go in and it does seem incredibly lovely. Ossa, congratulations.
Thanks.
Also, and Cameron, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I sit beside Gwillem. Is Gwillem there yet?
Yeah,
Probably.
Kind of.
just lost in
Blended.
thought. Go.
Cheese.
Yeah, so you guys are all sitting at the table having your stew with some of the bread that have been packed from the main camp that you got with you, that you have packed or took from the stocks of the main camp. It goes really well with the stew. The roasted nug is great as well. The deep mushrooms are a bit funky for those of you who are not dwarves and not used to this. It has that earthy taste, but it is quite good. Yeah, like it is good.
I
It's
like the mulch.
just unusual for those of you who are not dwarves. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, some of you might even have some dwarven ale in your little mugs / flasks and shit like that. Yeah.
I would have filled one of the water skins and placed it on the table for people that wanted to.
Oh yeah,
Unless
like
I found like a good canister in the back somewhere.
you would have found a pitcher, like or 10, like easily. It's a tavern after all.
Yeah.
I will probably just drink some water. Just, I want to remain clean. Like I don't want to risk being intoxicated. If
Yeah.
something happens.
I had a few drops of the ale into the stew just to add an extra kick.
Ah yes.
Just to blow it
Nice.
up.
Hey, cooking with ale, that's another thing entirely.
Yeah, it's good.
That's
It's good shit.
Okay.
Thank you for the meal, Osa.
Yes, very good meal.
Indeed, it does smell delicious.
Gwillem, you're just
Yeah,
poking
it's
at it a
really-
little bit. Like some of the elves in your clan are vegetarian. I don't know if you are. But
I
it
can imagine I am.
yeah,
I
it
don't
is
think I
some.
have been so far in the story, but I'll say that was a lapse of judgment.
No, like you can't like you
Actually,
look
no,
at
I
it.
think the only thing I'm confirmed to have eaten was asparagus because of a dwarven hangover.
Yeah, exactly. Only thing that has been confirmed that you eaten is asparagus. So there is mystery meat in it, or at least like meat that you have never tasted before. Or-
It's fine. I'll drink
But for
the soup
the-
around it.
For
Yeah.
the like more steak-like roasted meat, the mushrooms are separate, so you can just take
Yeah.
it from there.
Definitely, and some of them are bigger, flat mushrooms. Some of them are like little fingers. Some of them are like these puff things. Like deep mushrooms come in different varieties, as
I
well.
need a collection.
Yeah.
I have a collection of mushrooms. Yeah, I'll like a very bad vegetarian. I will sip the soup around the meat.
You
and
might
dip
even
it with
eat.
mushrooms.
Yeah, you might even eat like a bit or two of the meat as well by accident.
I will self-flagellate later.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll dexterity.
What are we going to do tomorrow? There's 2 gates.
Well, I am going to take another look at the enchantments of the gates and copy them down for my own use later. And then as a group we can decide if we want to open one up. Hopefully we're wrong about it being a plague, because should we open up the wrong one and there is a plague, we just unleash that upon ourselves.
Doesn't plague die when everything it can live in dies?
I believe it does die out after a period, yes.
But what about Dragon Age plague?
Mm. We
I don't
can't
know how
apply
this
any
is-
newfangled rational methods to them.
I could make some face coverings from the old people that lives here's places, like from their old clothes. I could make some face coverings, something.
Oh yeah, like I hope. So you would know the blight does not contract via like droplets. It contracts by being bitten, by being clothed, by being in contact with tainted objects.
It is a spiritual plague.
It is a bit magical plague, yes. The Maker hath unleashed his wrath upon us, after all.
Thanks for telling us it's a blight.
It works like
Silly humans.
lycanthropy.
Yeah, it sort of works like lycanthropy, yeah.
No offense, Varanya.
None taken.
So,
I
What-
do have ideas about it. But this one.
do we wait for the group? Do we open the gate?
The gate is already open, isn't it? The one where we came from.
Oh yeah, it closed back up since then.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's closed. But you clearly see the same mechanism at all three gates.
I left a note. They know how to open it.
Oh, that's it.
I meant moving forward.
Well, that is our job here.
She'd read
isn't
at
it?
this point because she's talking a lot in front of a group.
Yeah, like at this point, probably also had drank a little bit of the ale, just like sipped a little bit, just to gain some courage. No, no. Okay, no.
Just
No liquid
now,
courage for her.
Ooh.
Yeah, just like. Ugh.
The
Well,
stew
I find
tastes
it
like
less likely that
confidence.
I find it less
Confidence,
likely
you.
that the people would have went into the refinery, so we could search there, I suppose.
I
That's
really want to go into the refinery. I'm
Safer,
waiting
I
for
guess.
that.
Me too.
Don't smile like that.
But,
Don't do that. Sure, I see you. Gremlin, trench coat. No, don't do it.
I mean, it is our job to go forward, isn't it? Like it's
Yep.
our job to scout forward and check whatever is on the road. I will say this will be a much better staging area for us for the whole expedition. At the very least, we do have a better location, a more secure location, at least for what we can see from now.
Mhm.
More defensible with the gates, as long as we know how to operate them. Yes, we could wait for them to move around here, but that could take days. Do we
Today the
really-
most.
Yeah,
Today the most.
it takes them at least one
Yeah,
day from
aren't
what
they
you know.
supposed to arrive tomorrow?
Like from what you know, it takes them at least a day, but you never know what's happening there. Like that's the estimate they give you of how long it will
They may
take
be
to
dead.
unblock. They may
Knowing
be dead.
Mulgrim.
Yeah, knowing Mulgrim, they may be dead.
Yeah, exactly. Not to mention, there is something else that we might need to consider, considering the things that we've found here. Which is something that I think we might need to discuss as we are all here now.
Spit it out.
We did find a number of very valuable resources.
Mhm.
Now, here's the thing: how do we claim them as our own without the rest of the group coming in and staking claim to them as well?
I have, in between finishing cooking, setting the table, and everybody arriving, locked the basement triple down.
Yeah, you probably have like you tried very very hard to push some of the barrels on top, and that is like I think Tekla was here, so you probably asked Kamnar to ask Tekla to push like more barrels on top of the thing.
I
Yes,
say
I
when
put-
Ianto arrives, we specifically go to them and stake our claim.
Hmm.
We make sure Ianto knows. No one will be able to get past their say-so.
I mean, this is my concern at the moment. We're still talking about the merchant. We do have a contract. Yes, at the same time. I don't think a very shrewd merchant will make a contract without knowing ways to break it.
Also,
Would be a shame if we didn't have a merchant too amongst our mates.
also,
pointing
It'd be a
at
shame if we
myself
didn't have
real
several
aggressively.
merchants.
yeah, also Ianto has said, well, in the contract it is stated that you can have anything that Ianto does not stake claim to, but it does not say what Ianto is looking for.
Exactly.
Well,
So
he
it
hasn't
comes down
explained
here.
anything yet.
We can do something if we want. This doesn't seem very deep into the whole cave system. I will say that we could probably mount another expedition on our own if we wanted. If we... Yes?
Just a small question. Sorry to interrupt you this time. How would you describe what we found to Ianto?
I will say we found nothing.
Nothing
Take
offers
What
us
is
no
it
protection.
out of character?
Hmm?
We
No,
found a
nothing in
basement full
character.
of... Oh, out of
You-
character.
Yeah, so out of character, you
How
found
would you
the.
tell Ianto what we found?
Sorry.
Just a dilapidated city. That has been abandoned for... We don't know what reason. I wouldn't really suggest to explore too much. We don't know if there might have been some sort of plague or something going around. Those weird enchantments seem to have quite the daunting message to them.
That's better. What if he doesn't believe you?
There's 7 of us and we are the scouting party.
I think there's 6 of you. Who's the 7th?
6.
You are.
I can't...
There's 6 of us.
Exactly.
We were
I
trying
count-
to
I
include you.
counted the
Greed
gods.
demon. The greed demon is number 7.
And the Keeper of 6 Threads looks over you.
What we can do, if we really want to make sure that no one really investigates much, is probably hide the whole entrance. We do have materials, we do have things that we can use for that.
Mhm.
Then we come back and we take out what we came here for.
We
That's
can
a lot
also
of
be
money.
real assholes and just remove Ursa's note from the gate.
Well,
Oof.
no, because at the same time we will need to pass through here eventually.
So, would it
Um,
maybe be a good idea to find the way out so we can usher them through? Because the longer they camp here, the more they might look.
That
Mhm.
sounds like a great idea. This places another problem on our hands. Like, we can hide the barrels, that's a lot of value. We can't hide the lyrium. It's everywhere in here. And if we want to stay claim at the lyrium veins, they're gonna make a lot of money out of it. That is a massive vein. I even just sensing it, it goes everywhere under here. Which is Kara,
you're getting
Yeah?
Tekla excited.
Mhm.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How common is a lyrium vein this fucking big?
So this, like, so on the side of Orzammar, on the other side where the dwarves still live under the ground, it's not that common anymore because they have mined it to shit. But since lyrium is sort of like live and growing as well, this can be something that haven't been mined in a while. So it, like, in in the lost tags, so the tags that were lost to the Blight, and dwarves no longer live there, it is entirely possible. There is a reason the dwarves want to reclaim those tags.
Okay, so it's not that difficult.
It's not that difficult, but from what you know, it is Lyrium smugglers make a bank.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying right now. Like, this is a lot of shit to smuggle. One thing that I would like to ask, if I can, with the amount of lyrium that I found, would they have at least a better time frame of how long this lyrium has been growing?
No. First of all, you are not a dwarf. There is not much knowledge about lyrium and what exactly it is. There might be some in like the dwarven libraries and the Shapewright's archives, but from what you know, like lyrium is just a material. It is highly valuable material, and you know that outside of Tevinter, it is entirely controlled by the Andrastian Chantry.
No. So I as a Tevinter human don't know about the property of growing lyrium.
You don't know. Like, the dwarves might have experienced, especially Moxie might have experienced something where, like, when they were a kid, there was lyrium here and it was mined, and then there wasn't for a long time, and then after, like, 10, 15 years, there was again some. What? So it's more of an observational thing that Moxie would know about it, but it is not common knowledge. Yeah, there we go.
It's common knowledge.
Would it be possible to claim... Would it be possible to claim that lyrium mine for Ozimar and Tekla?
Here's the thing, we are under contract. If Yanto wants to put claim on that vein, he puts claim on that vein.
So, yeah, if Yanto wants to put that claim on that vein, he will put the claim on the vein. Also, it is highly unlikely that you can put a claim on it for both Orzammar and Tekla, since Tekla is a surface dwarf.
Yeah.
Orzammar does rely on surface dwarves for their trade, but they don't like it. They are fucking snobs.
Not to mention that
I mean,
they
finding
have
a mine like this would be
monopoly.
Yeah, also
Paragon level.
Also, Orzammar has a fucking monopoly set up on lyrium, as per Audrey said, and this would be a challenge to it, especially if you involve someone from the surface.
So basically, if you claimed it for Orzammar, they're just going to sell it to the Chantry, and it would defeat all purpose that I had in mind for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Here's the question.
Yep.
Tekla and Moxie, you are without wanting to be racially profiling, you are the one that are most versed into cave systems and into lyrium and everything.
Nope, never been in a cave in my life.
Only on the surface caves.
Well, still, what I'm asking is there a way that we can perhaps create a small controlled collapse to hide the lyrium mine?
It's a big fucking hole.
It's a big fucking hole in the ground. It's like
we might be trying to overstep our employment right now.
Yeah, just imagine this as those bridges are over a river, and it is that river that is the lyrium there with paths running down.
That big. Okay.
It's that big, yes.
Willem, it's not a might. We definitely are. Like, I think we've crossed that point. Like that happened like 53 sentences ago. We crossed that point. We definitely are.
Sorry,
now we could reel it back in, but right now we're in R.
Without knowing what we're gonna get out of it.
Yes, but that's the thrill of it. I'm really curious.
That's the contract.
Yes, at the same time, considering something.
Like, I would just wait for everyone else to arrive.
I will say, okay.
What if he doesn't want the mine and we're planning for nothing?
Oh,
yeah.
That's
okay.
Even better. I'm just
he has no way to safely handle it.
I mean, it's not like he brought 3 dwarven miners with him.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
So here's
Do you
a
think-
Only
thought.
3.
Whatever we do, if we need to scout ahead. If we wait for them to reach us before we go ahead, then our best option is to say that we haven't found anything in order to keep the barrels
The
of
bubbles.
booze in secret. But that means if I were them, I would then start exploring, like, okay, maybe I missed something, or maybe we
That's-
missed something.
Yes.
And
Okay,
they would,
I
but
have an
they would
idea.
definitely find the barrels because we cannot hide them. And then
Yes, we can.
can we?
if we want,
Okay,
we can just
so here's my
pull out
plan.
everything in front of the door.
We grab a
Carry all
wardrobe from
100 barrels with us to the mine. Take everything because
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking just collapsing the door and making it inaccessible.
I see.
What if we
We
just
make-
trick the others into thinking that they need to leave immediately as soon as they
I
set
was
foot
about to
in this
say.
place?
I was about to say the whole thing that we have a possible quarantine area on our hands makes it a lot easier for us to say, oh, well, yes, okay, you can make camp here for like a night, but tomorrow make sure to just get the fuck out of here.
My dear
Yeah.
role players, Maud has been trying to say something for the past 10 minutes.
Thank you. I was going to say we could grab a wardrobe from one of the other houses, fill it with booze, and slam it in front of the door.
Doctor?
Now
Yes,
you have
Okay.
a wardrobe with booze, plenty of distraction, no door here, no booze here.
That's actually pretty good because it creates the illusion of having booze, but not.
Not to
Congratulations,
mention-
congratulations, everyone! We
Mhm.
found booze.
Congratulations,
need
you
to look
have your
for further
reward. Why
booze.
would you keep searching?
Exactly. Not
Thank
we
you,
could-
little Osa.
If we want, we could even sacrifice just a couple barrels. Say, oh, we found a couple barrels here. Everything else was gone.
If we want to play doubles, if there's a hidden room in the basement that is quite hard to find. Worst case, we hide some there. But what gate are we gonna open tomorrow to maybe usher them through? I'm overstepping my shyness because everybody is going in different directions and the story is halted.
Okay.
I
I
suggest the
think-
one that does not lead to the refinery. Because even if they find the lyrium, good luck refining it without us opening the door to the refinery.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Here's
So,
the thing.
Quarantine gate it is.
Yeah, it's the only one. If you go, even because going through the Lyrium area might be a lot more dangerous than going into the quarantine area.
Mm.
At
There's
least for
Options.
us.
Both are easily accessible by cart. Both would be an option to continue. One is a slow,
Mhm.
sprawling road up into what appears to be a city. The other one is a straighter, narrower road that goes to what we assume to be the refinery based on signs. We don't know
Yeah.
if either of them continue. We don't know what either of them lead to the exit.
Okay,
But that's
guys.
the two options, and both are valid options to take for the caravan to continue. What door do we open to try and usher them through?
After this little outburst of Osa, you hear an explosion from the outside. And
fuck?
you guys can roll me a natural lore to guess what it
Okay.
is.
It's the drunk dwarf at the door because apparently they can't read notes. I don't need to roll to know
And,
that.
and this
Very,
is why
very
we don't get
flexible.
Osa angry.
No,
I
this is
rolled
what
a
Bruce is
12.
talking. She's
Secretly
Yeah.
smart.
the mage of the mages.
There's two
Oh, I roll
12s.
military lore.
Oh my god.
I'm
Came
still
off
looking
fire.
for. Oh, right. Found it.
Okay, guys, so, like, Tekla, wait, does that, yeah, Tekla, Moxie, and Little Osa, at the same time you realize something that you read before, Little Osa. Tekla you have heard before from some of the merchants you deal with, and Moxie you have experienced this firsthand. Lyrium is quite volatile. It was just a random lyrium explosion down in the mine.
Oh.
Talk
Oh.
quietly.
That
So
sounds
I,
like
I, I I feel like that is thematically appropriate, and I just want to state that that little outburst was not in character, but just to get the players on track, because I am getting a bit angsty about this entire conversation.
Oh
at this
no,
point.
it was perfect. It was perfect. Like it
If
wasn't.
it was in character, I was about to call the
Fine,
Yeah,
stupid
I'll
dragon.
leave it in character,
Uh,
but then I would state in character that after that outburst, I would get up from the table, go find a room, and close the door.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say, even if it wasn't a loud outburst, it would have happened. So it is not connected to you, to little Osa having an outburst.
Before she leaves,
I'm already bolting.
I want to.
Yeah, she's outside.
Okay, so you just hear
She's
the sentence as you walk out. I think we just witnessed the birth of a dragon right there. Fuck yeah.
Ah yes.
Get it, kid.
I have to say, I'm quite happy that she's starting to talk to the girl. Anyways. City then?
The city then.
I counted 2
Anyone
votes
else
for
want
the
to
refinery
comment?
and 2 votes for the city. By the way, I'm just saying.
Oh, that was just a random lyrium
Let's
explosion.
make this very efficient. Everybody that wants to go to the city, thumbs up. Everybody that wants to go through the mine, to the refinery, thumbs down. 1, 2, 3.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up for the city, thumbs down for the refinery.
Yes, I do a thumbs up.
1, 2, 3, 4, thumbs
Thumbing
up.
up.
There's 6 of us. We're going to town.
Kara, you don't get a vote.
I know, I don't.
There's 6 of us and there were 4 thumbs ups. We're going to the city.
Okay.
Role play away. At least my autistic ass now knows we made a decision. Thank you.
Yeah, so little Osa has
Just
retired for the
just
evening,
respect.
grumbling. The 5 of you are still
I'm
sitting
going
at the
after
table.
Rosa.
Yeah.
No,
like,
don't go after us.
there's gonna be enough rooms for all of you to have a separate room. There are gonna be rooms that have multiple beds in case some of you want to bunk together. So, yeah, decide.
I'm gonna start throwing that plan into action.
Okay, go ahead. So what is it
Yeah,
again? You are
wardrobe,
putting.
door, take out all the clothes in it.
Okay.
Taking a wardrobe, preferably one with like shelves. Putting it in front of the booze door.
Booze door is
Filling it
hatch
with
on the
like
floor.
bottles of.
Yeah, on
Booze
the
door.
hatch.
Put it right over the booze door. Sweet. Fill it with bottles of wine and stuff.
There are no bottles of
Ooh,
wine.
ooh,
There are
ooh,
barrels of ale. Barrels don't fit in that wardrobe.
Fill it with barrels of ale.
Just get 8.
Barrels don't fit in that wardrobe.
You open the the wardrobe's inventory and you put in barrels of ale.
Yeah.
Pressing X.
Put in miscellaneous items from the counter.
Okay.
Did we clear the table of like dust and spiders and stuff?
Yeah, you did. Little Osa
I'm
did.
gonna get some of that dust and spiders and stuff and just sort of sprinkle it over the barrel. And,
Okay.
Yeah, good call.
Wash the plates and bowls. Put that in the wardrobe. Take the rest of the plates and bowls. Put those in the wardrobe. Any like useful things that owners of a bar would need or like want to give out to customers. Put those in the wardrobe.
Okay, don't go overboard now. It might get a bit
Yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make it look lived in.
Sprinkle some dust, break a couple
Mhm.
of them just because rats and shit like that.
Yeah. And then take all the clothes that were in the wardrobe and use those to make masks for us.
Yeah, the clothes are very frayed and they are thinning. It's like it's aged. It's aged.
Okay.
You wouldn't
Then
be
I'm
able
just gonna
to.
strip them for
Do
cloth.
something? Tekla said she wanted to do something, I believe.
I wanted
Yeah.
to talk to Osa.
I
Yeah.
regret this decision immediately.
It's nothing bad, I promise. Okay, so basically, I haven't had the chance to thank you for this, and I kind of just pull out from my inventory that tiny glass globe that I need for fixing the darkspawn detector. I show it to her. So yeah, that's all I wanted. You really helped me out there.
I have a spare one if you need another one, but then I am out of bottles for my kit.
Just keep it. As long as you can make stuff that keeps us alive, I think you should hold on to it.
I'm learning.
Yeah, I can see that. And
Nice.
just a reminder, I won't be able to stand between you and everything that's coming at you if I don't know where you are, so keep up being loud and visible. You really helped me out at my job with that.
I'll try.
Yeah, that would be it. I'm gonna see what Moxie's up to because she's making a ruckus.
Okay,
Have a nice night.
you too.
Aw.
I'm gonna go dust off a bed.
Yeah,
that was
you,
enough
Flop.
for one night.
yeah. Okay, so little Osa
Um,
has actually retired to sleep.
Yes, the room at
Great.
the end of the hallway.
Room at the end of the hallway. Nice.
I'm gonna strip the clothes for cloth, turn them into like bracelets and everything.
Okay, you can make bracelets out of them easy enough. It's like those cheap
Yeah.
friendship bracelets you can buy at beaches and like tourist places. It's sort of like that.
Yeah, and I'm going to give them. I'm gonna keep Osa's in like my pocket and give one to each of the like party members. So everyone pick a color and that's your bracelet. These are the team identifiers, baby.
I want the purple.
Friendship bracelets.
I said purple.
Yes.
There's probably multiple purple ones.
The camera is purple.
What colors are there?
Purple.
You guys decide.
Clothes colors.
You say it, it's there.
Is there?
Okay, I'm going with
Brown and
orange.
black one?
Oh, which one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, yes.
I'll do it in like a scale pattern.
Now I want the orange. Damn.
So, shall we all go have a nap so we can start a new exciting day?
Haha, I'm going to fuck to sleep.
Ah yes.
Bye
Sounds like
bye.
a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so if no one else wants to
I
do
don't trust-
anything,
I don't trust Tekla with the barrels of ale. I feel like she's gonna hit the stuff while we sleep. But not because she hates us, it's just because her love for booze.
You think she sleep drinks?
Yes.
Then give her the beer water skin. The ale water skin. Fuck off.
There's an easy solution to this, just give her a barrel in the bedroom.
Yeah.
yeah,
Front barrel.
it's fair. So, if
Done.
no one else wants to do anything this evening, after handing out the friendship bracelets, everyone's going to sleep. Some of you forget to close the windows, or well, the shutters to the windows, so the blue glow still comes in the windows from the lyrium way below the settlement. Some
I
of-
bloody close it. Fucking
Yeah,
hate lyrium.
Willem closes it. Yes, probably most of you will. Yeah, okay. Varanya is sleeping with the shutter open. I mean, your choice. So yeah,
She wants that nice lyrium tan.
yeah, nice lyrium tan. Yes. So yeah, you all have
Spicy
a
and red.
peaceful night of sleep, and yeah, you wake up whenever you want, guys. You also gain back. Where the fuck is it? You gain back 10 plus Constitution plus level health and 10 plus magic plus level mana if you use that.
Yeah, I am back.
So it's maxed out.
I'm
Yeah.
at full.
Yeah, basically.
Since I went to bed first, I probably wake up first and I will
Oh, yeah.
reheat dinner.
Nice.
And put
Yeah,
it on the
definitely.
table for everybody.
You can do that.
Do we
And
have
I
a
want
sense of...
to take my food outside and go sit at one of the bridges and look down at the Lyrium mine because I haven't had a look at it yet. And I'm gonna go eat there. I will stay in like visual range of the inn because I've been scolded about disappearing. But I want to go sit on one of the bridges, my feet dangling over as I eat.
Oh, nice. That's a really cute image. Thank you. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna wake up shortly after. I tend to be a very early riser, so yeah. Going
Nice.
down, noticing the reheated dinner, taking some for breakfast, and seeing Oza there, and just being happy that I can see where Oza is this time. So I'm content.
Nice.
Simple girl.
There we go.
Yeah, Moxie's
I'm
just
gonna
gonna.
You cut off there, Audrey.
Moxie's gonna
Sorry. Continue.
get some of the food and just take a seat by a window facing the bridge.
Yeah, definitely. You can see out. Which bridge? I guess you can see the bridge that you came in through from that specific window.
We are fucking terrible at talking over each other.
Yeah, we have to learn. We have to learn.
I think I'm gonna get up, get some food. Some is which still from the inn that I packed in. Some of it is the stuff that Osa made, and then I realized that there is no coffee.
There is no
So
coffee.
I'm going to just munch on it very bemusely and very drowsily and just wanting to die.
A little bit of headache as well. It's weird because you didn't get drunk, but you get a little bit of that hangover headache. Moxie gets a bit bigger hangover headache because, well, yeah, she didn't take it as well as Tekla did. Yeah.
I need a swallow up.
So, is everyone
I
having their
didn't find
breakfast?
asparagus, sorry.
Yeah, there's no asparagus here.
I wake up last. There is some already stale, drying asparagus in my pan bucket.
Oh yeah, like Kamnar has some of the dried rations from that tavern still. It's been
Sounds like a good place to
it's
dry
been
things.
6 days since that, maybe? Since
Yes.
the tavern. So yeah.
Yes.
You're fine.
Thank you for caring, but I don't want your asparagus.
Asparagus. Oh my god. Okay. Upon that perfect pun, I take out my food from my quote unquote inventory and then just
Your
place
little
them on
bag. Yeah.
yes, and just place them on a table on the corner and leave them there forever, possibly.
I'm going
Take
to
psychic
take-
damage.
I'm going to take that asparagus because I'm basically so sleepy that I don't even see what's going on.
The
And I
forever.
kind of
Tekla, that's asparagus.
Yeah.
and anyway, I'm just gonna eat it, and I feel that it tastes terrible, so I take a sip of dwarven ale on it just to wash that.
Yeah.
Nice. You helped that. You did.
Yeah, it tastes vaguely of something that you can only describe as shit.
No.
It's very warm.
It tastes like
It's
something that was once
Very warm as well and smells like fart. You cannot decide whether
yeah.
it's because
Oh my
it's
God,
asparagus
I'm not
or because where it was kept.
Hemnar doesn't actually have pockets.
Nope, they don't. They don't have pockets.
So it
yeah.
really was asparagus.
Oh, I don't like this.
Literally
I
asparagus.
don't like it. No, I don't like it. Retcon. I don't
Anyway.
like
No,
I'm
no
gonna drink the
retconning
whole-
this.
I'm
Yeah,
going, I think
the-
I'm going to empty the water skin.
Yeah, the ale
Just
washes
didn't,
it
like-
down real nice and just roll me a drinking.
Adds a seductive aftertaste.
Okay, yeah, like
Roll a drinking with disadvantage.
it does
Time to
wash.
balance that shit.
It does wash the fucking taste off, thank God. And now your mouth tastes really like nicely of the ale that you just drank with that 5 stun point. Because I'm not sure what you would have chosen from this, but you washed it down perfectly, and now it tastes. Your mouth tastes.
Congratulations,
Nice.
you're
Yeah.
drunk again.
No, she's not drunk.
Yeah,
Tekla is
No.
Tekla is sober
that's
as
a
fuck.
14.
Yeah, it even got rid of her headache. It got rid of Tekla's headache.
Yeah.
She's feeling better than ever. So
Didn't my 14 fail in the same ale?
Food poisoning.
But I got stun points.
yeah, well, it
You
is a
didn't
four.
get
Extra
That's
stun points for
success.
drinking.
It is 14, but since like Tekla has proved that she can take this drink, it's a bit lower for her. For you, not so much. So yeah, did everyone have their breakfast? Are you all ready to venture forth? Are you gathering your party?
Yes.
Okay.
Sally on.
We have to gather a party before getting through.
The venturing forward, yay!
Yeah, venturing forth. Yeah, indeed. So,
Sally
you,
forth.
our party has decided that they are gonna try the gate behind the city on the top. Top, I'm saying top as in like top of the terraces. So, a party has arrived there together. Who's gonna be handling the mechanism? Who are the two?
Moi.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of you roll me a strength.
That was horrible. Okay.
It is not. It is the dragon dice that counts here.
Okay.
So don't worry.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so it moves a little bit. You can feel it that it starts like it looks like Moxie is lagging behind a little bit, but yeah, go again.
Since it is the two
Jesus
dwarves
Christ.
turning it, would like a human or an elf be tall enough to help on the top side of the wheel?
No, it is. Yeah, you would probably just hinder each other. Like this bit, like this
You
try was a
stop
bit worse.
Picking on me.
So, but it's sort of like you now see a little bit through it. Yeah, go again.
Ah.
You're cheerleading, yeah.
You
Okay,
stop
it's
picking on
almost
me.
open. It's almost open, but when you guys try to get your hands off of it, it starts closing again with the tick, tick, tick. So
All the
one
way-
more.
all the way open.
One more. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'm just flexing on you so hard.
Yeah, like Tekla is just standing there because she cannot move it anymore, and when Moxie turns it just that one bit, and no more clicking. It's open.
I'm just getting dunked on out here.
Is there a way to keep the wheel stuck there?
It's locked in place now.
It's locked in place for a certain amount of time now.
Oh, for
You-
a
you
certain
can't-
amount of time. Alright.
Yeah. But it has the same enchantments as the other ones. So same carving, same everything. And as you look in, it's dark there. Like now that it's open, there's some light going in.
Oh, I know.
I like lantern on my stick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Tekla, how about we stay here and try to keep the gate open if it starts like closing again?
Do you really
Is
want to
there not
separate
a
the party?
machination on the others? I don't. So can we just look for some kind of machination that would prevent it from closing? So
Sarah,
like,
you just said that this door looked exactly the same like the other one. Does that mean that now that it's open and against the wall, we can see the same inscription as the one in the room we came through?
Yes, and there is a lever in the middle of the room. There are 4 columns. Everything is the same, apart from the corpses. There are no corpses here.
so basically, once
So
we go
there's
in,
a
it will
corpse
close.
room behind both continuing doors. There is again one of those rooms.
Yeah, behind all 3, because you checked out the one leading to the refinery. So you
Yeah.
know that for a fact. It is a bit dark
Okay,
because the lights are not here and it's not low enough for the lyrium to shine in here. And the door on the other side of the thing of the room is open as well.
Alright.
I have a lantern on a stick.
Sweet.
Well,
I guess we
we-
go in.
Okay, let's go. Door is still open. A little bit of the lyrium shine comes in, but not enough to illuminate the room itself. It is filled with some spider webs and shit like that. And
Tiny
you are in
spiderwebs,
the
right?
big spider webs, tiny spider webs, dust.
Yeah,
No
but
spiders inside. No, not humongous spider webs. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Okay. Lever
You're-
time?
the
No
other
doors open, we can
the
just
other
go through.
door is open. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I stay close to Dawn, and I take out my dagger that I got from her, and just want to be aware of my surroundings.
Okay. So yeah, as far as you can see, you can like it's sort of dim light. The lanterns are not that bright, so for it to be bright light, but the room is empty. The room is the same. Different paragons, different inscriptions that you can barely make out or not even make out, but it's the same. The faces on the statues are a bit different. That's it.
Mhm.
Interesting.
I'm walking through.
Okay, walking through.
I'm in.
Okay, let me. So, you guys walk for about an hour and a half in the dark thing. It is going downhill. You just walk, and you all come to a halt. There's a bit of a cave-in that you cannot make through.
Yay!
But you know who could remove that cave-in, don't you?
Oh god.
Yeah.
No, no, no,
Gwillem,
no, no.
fight away.
To go this to for the
Casting Surging Bolt
party
from the cave-in.
for the party to continue this way, they will have to wait for the rest of the expedition. And
Okay, but what if I got
Well-
a little bit of lyrium and tossed a fucking match on that bitch and ran? I heard that shit's extremely volatile.
and we are gonna finish with that sentence. We are finishing the session with that fucking sentence. I love it. Thank you. Okay.
Well, I guess we're going to the mines then.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna tell you, I have my notes here. The previous session's title is Into the Refinery. This session's title is Into the Refinery, but now for real.
And we
What
go
happened?
Welcome to the Amic.
You really thought, huh?
It is what happens.
I really thought, yeah.
You named the sessions after.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm giving Jerry the session titles or the episode titles afterwards, because I fucking love collecting like shit that you guys have said during the episode. So yeah.
Do you know how many times the Sunrise Star sessions were going to be called the Vampire Attack?
Ah yes, I can imagine. So yeah.
Diplomacy.
Alright,
Oh,
so...
Keller looks for people to raid who would like to do shoutouts. I do not exist on the internet, so I don't have to.
Okay,
Wow. Okay.
Hi,
We also.
I'm Maud. I'm in this bitch. I'm all the way in this bitch.
Indeed, you are.
Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm here. You can also find me on at Dreamers Eve on Twitter. Wait, no, Behind a Dream on Twitter. Dreamers Eve on Instagram. Yeah, and Postal Pandas on Twitch.
Wait. What's the Twitter thing again?
Dreamers Eve.
Behind underscore a
Behind.
under dream.
Ah yeah, I think it's on the overlay as well for those of
It
you
is.
who want an easier way to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram is Dreamers Eve.
Hello.
Anyways,
I-
next.
Hello, I am Jari. You can find me on Twitch on twitch.tv/JariAlelden when I'm gonna stream, which is I still don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. You can find me on Twitter where I post things and I wrote things as well. I wrote 2 books. You can find them on Twitter and on Amazon and things like that. But you can, I'm the overseer for the Cerulean Springs Nights of the Menagerie. Every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central European Standard Time. And you can find me here or on the Discord. So, yeah, hello.
Oh yeah, Discord. Let me enable that as well.
Yeah, enabled the Discords.
I have done all the cast things now. So there is one for exclamation point Menagerie, exclamation point Sunrise Star, and exclamation point D&L.
Dragonthorn and Lyrium.
What's next?
Me. I'm next. Of course. Hi, I'm Wolf the Wolf. You can find me on Twitter and on YouTube and on Twitch with the same name. And that's about it. I'm gonna go and stream Guild Wars 2 right after this session. So go find me there. Or I'm gonna post the self-advertisement stuff in this Discord. So yeah, next.
Nice.
Like,
Who, me?
Whichever of you guys.
Karen.
Go ahead, Audrey.
Okay then, so I'm existing here on every Wednesday, and aside from that, only on Tumblr because I hate Facebook, my life is too boring for Instagram, and I'm scared of Twitter. So yeah.
yeah,
Sounds
that's
about
facts.
Wow. Have you actually got a Tumblr?
I still have a Tumblr. I haven't
Actually
logged
kinda
into it.
miserable.
Oh, is it? Is it now
It's
again?
become bearable now. Yeah. All the weirdos left for Twitter, so yeah.
Thanks.
Including the maps.
Yeah.
Horrible bastards.
Okay, next
Linkus.
one.
I'm Linkus. I've been Willem at Different. I go by Mr. Teak on Twitch. Nothing else otherwise. And I run the Sunrise Star on Sundays at 1 PM GMT. So Central Time, just Central.
Yeah.
Anyone
Okay.
else?
Central Standard Time, 7 a.m.
There you go.
Is it just
What
me left
about our
now?
lovely DM? Yes.
Okay, hello. I am Chair Fox, the Keeper of Secrets and DM of this game. I am, in fact, the first-time DM. I am really fucking anxious every fucking time I'm here. But I also have a Twitch channel where I'm playing through the Dragon Age games, doing Jaws of Hakkon and Dragon Age Inquisition right now, which is great fun, honestly. I do exist in Sprita, mostly. I am the tech guy and ruler of the overlays. And guess who we are gonna be raiding? None other than our friends Voldrianth. They are great. They are doing Dungeons and Dragons today, and usually on, I think it's on Saturdays,
Oh,
they do Dragon Age campaign as well, which is fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I was,
You should watch us.
yeah, you should watch both of us. Like, come on, this is not a competition.
Rage our rivals.
Wow,
APP,
no,
always
guys.
be plugging.
Always
You
be
really
plugging.
told the people watching us that they should be watching us?
Yeah, I mean, no, they should. You should be watching both of us because they are great people. These guys are great people. I am a bag of trash, but these guys are great people. So yeah, see you next time,
Got that,
guys.
You're wonderful.
Bye-bye.
Also, always be plugging.
Right.
Watch both of us. 2 different tabs.
True.
At the same time.
Yeah, or multi-Twitch, easy. So yeah.